There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are back, and it's time for the very, very first grand final of season 15 of the W3Champions finals. And as is tradition, the first grand final of every single weekend of a W3Champions final is always the free-for-all. And we fell in love with that game mode because it is such a beautiful game mode. And for a beautiful game mode, I need beautiful co-casters. And I got RulaZ by my side.
Welcome, Neo.
And I got HighTac by my side.
Hey Fever HighTac today, hey.
Hey Fever HighTac, okay. I hope you have good micro on the mute button when the sneezes come in.
Yeah, not sneezing too much, but yeah, all the other stuff.
What a rough existence, dude. What a rough existence. Hopefully we can bring you some joy with the FFA Grandfinal here today. And RulaZ, you might have an update for us regarding the players because there's been a development across today.
Exactly, yeah. Neutron decided to withdraw from the event as he is currently on a hiatus on Warcraft 3 and therefore also on FFA. So yeah, we had to deal with the situation, and luckily we could organize another last chance qualifier consisting of 4 out of the 6 semi-finalists that didn't make it. And those were Peanuts, Eshan, Trunks, and Death Note. And yeah, it was a pretty long game. Like, we started 16:30 CET, and when you ended the stream, it was 10-10-10 heroes versus 1 Crow left.
Jesus!
So yeah, it was a 3-hour game and a quite complicated end game and pretty nice fights. Like, we had a lot of 100 versus 100 fights, in particular Ashan versus Trunks and Peanut versus Death Note. So yeah, it was a pretty exhausting game, I guess, and therefore I'm curious how especially Ashan is gonna do today in this final game on Frozen Marshlands.
Well, there's always 2 ways to do this argument. Either he's properly warmed up or he's getting exhausted as the day goes longer. So Eshan is in the grand final, as well as Airenikus and Bobby, who won the semifinals, and of course the reigning and obviously defending World FFA champ in Leluaami. And if I'm not wrong, the game is already on the way.
Yeah, we have a game here, and it's, yeah, hopefully going to be an interesting one. 3 races, that's something we'd like to see.
Man, no undead in the one-on-one semifinal, no undead in the top 4 of the FFA. What the hell?
Yeah, can happen. I mean, we don't, I would say, correct me if I'm wrong, RulaZ, but I think undead is the least played race currently. I feel we have more orc players than undead players, but maybe I'm wrong.
I agree. And yeah, I think Undead is in a pretty rough state at the moment in FFA, like not far behind or anything, but maybe close to last place if there was a ranking, which is always quite complicated in FFA, and FFA luckily is quite balanced. Like, all races definitely have their ways to win. And on this map, we oftentimes see some special builds, and we can see a very late altar from Bobby. He started with the Town Hall first, and also with an early lumber mill, so very economy-heavy build. So did the elf players, especially top left, which I guess is Lilo, as he likes to go for the Tree of Life first on this map. So yeah, let's see what these heroes will bring. And we see Airenikus with the Blade Master going over to the other side, most likely trying to steal some items away here from the right hand side. And yeah, exactly like that. Mirror image standard pick for FFA, in case you are not aware of it. And yeah, on this map it's mostly top versus top, bottom versus bottom, but really rarely we will see a 2 versus 1 in a 4-way, because this game is with chat.
Yeah, finally we got the chat back, and it's time to properly introduce the players in the upper left-hand side. As you guessed correctly, is the reigning champion Lilo, and of course at least the favorite of my heart. On the upper right-hand side, from Canada, we got the human player representing BobbyOG with the special build, as you said, and probably explain a little bit down the road. Bottom right-hand side, winner of the last chance qualifier playing Night Elf here, not Orc, is Ashan, and that leaves the winner of the second semi-final in Erenicus with Orc at the bottom left.
All right, first interesting hero pick by Lilo, HighTac.
Yeah, Firelord. I would call it the signature hero of Lilo. At least he's the only one who's playing Firelord every now and then, and he really likes it. I mean, it's a hero that has nice auto attack damage, which can't necessarily be said about most of the other heroes except Demon Hunter.
As we can see here.
Yeah, so I mean, on this map, we usually see shorter games and a lot of fights early on, and a combo like Tinker Panda obviously needs more time to get levels, and ideally has the economy to back it up. And yeah, I guess that's why he's going for Firelord here.
Yeah, and Lilo says that Firelord is pretty strong against everything but undead, so yeah, it makes total sense that because against undead you primarily need the AoE damage against the heavy air and heavy gargs, air versus air fights. But yeah, in this game, most likely we are not gonna witness that, and it has proven to be very good against human and also against orc. I think is pretty much the best matchups for the Firelord. I think it's Firelord, Keeper Podem, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, there are a couple of options that you can go for, but I think, yeah, what you just said is most likely what we're going to see.
All right, so do you guys have any favorites in this 4-player FFA?
I mean, just considering how everyone is playing on ladder right now, I guess Bobby, like in a neutral space, I guess Bobby could be seen as a favorite right now. I mean, he's just on a roll currently, but also he's, I guess, most likely to be teamed here. So, and he's playing against 3 players that shine late game, that are very sneaky and able to win or definitely favored in a base race. So I think Bobby might be the best player right now, but I don't think he will win this. I would say Lilo and Eshan are the 2 players favored in this. On a bigger map, more certainly. On this small map, I think it can go either way. And also Airenikus really shining in the last couple of weeks.
That sounds like it's your Night Elf heart speaking to me, but maybe RulaZ is agreeing?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really impressed by Bobby's performance. I mean, he is playing massive games. Like, he has the most games by far on FFA for the last 2 or 3 seasons. And if he is playing try-hard, which he's definitely doing in the show matches, it's just a very nice showcase of how to utilize the strength of human and mass TP to its fullest. And yeah, that's what I hope to see today. And maybe also see a nice 1v1 versus Lilo, because Lilo has also shown to being able in keeping up with some very high micro adverse players.
All right, let's see if you're right at the end of the day. Oh, sorry.
No worries. Yeah, we see Panda second for Lilo, which I think is nice against human in particular. So yeah, definitely.
Maybe he's skipping the bottom.
Yeah, it's not the biggest map, so I guess you can easily scout with other units and don't have to play Priestess. And also, I mean, Priestess, yeah, it really depends what units you're going to go for, right? Like, Priest is also pretty nice if you go Mass Chimeras, but there isn't as much gold on this map, so more likely, it's also with Firelord, we will more likely see ground units for Lilo, so I think it's nice. But let's see, maybe he surprises us with the Priestess third, but I don't think so.
So on this map, most of the time, top versus top, bottom versus bottom, clearly because of this middle expansion that is unique and only one can get it. But oftentimes what we see is these left and right red spots are being contested if two players, like the top and the bottom player, is going for it at the same time. Then oftentimes those two players start fighting about it, and then suddenly there could be a brawl evolving between those two. And yeah, this is throwing up the dynamic of this map when then, for example, if the left hand side is fighting for the red spot, suddenly the right hand side can get their middle expansions for free. But yeah, that's not what we see here, because Bobby got the right side uncontested, and so does Aaron.
Yeah, and Aaron is already at tier 3, classic orc combo, there's no wiggle room really. And you were talking about contesting creeps, and that's exactly what we got. Bobby
wow,
versus Lelu, nice breath of fire to get the level 4. And now we got a fight here with an already bruised Panda, all about the XP. Rune picked up by Bobby, and Lelu...
So it's quite unsure whether they are splitting the creeps or whether one is turning against the other and attacks their heroes. So yeah, oftentimes it's just safer to give up the creep and don't force an early fight, but now we will have the next fight for the middle red, which is also a juicy spot. So yeah, let's see who is gonna get this.
Juicy spot, juicy start. With summons available, fire versus water. Let's see if there's still a chance for Lilo. You were right in predicting that he skips the bottom. It's Keeper instead.
Yep, yeah, Lilo always plays with Keeper, I think, these days. It's just very strong. And yeah, this time Bobby seems to give up the red camp. Or maybe he's just sneaking out the green camp and then goes for the creep chip, but it doesn't look like it.
I mean, it's super scary to face Keeper now, plus Panda level 3.
Yeah,
he has a lot of small units, so I don't think he could contest it. So he's going for the middle instead, and has a lot of stuff that attacks air, so should be able to if he doesn't get creep.
Keep in mind, Bobby already broke upkeep, so he's on 70 supply already, so Lilo has to be careful not to be too greedy. He has no owl, keep in mind, to scout that the supply of the human, who is going for the middle camp. And yeah, being the first one to break upkeep, of course, enables you to go for this middle camp and be able to defend it against someone who would go on it with 50. But yeah, there's no one who can contest it at the moment. So yeah, it paid off, it seems, to break into high or into upkeep. Already there are a lot of tomes in this middle, so I think 5 to 6 tomes, some of them +2. And of course the big watch award, that's his permanent, stays the entire game, so entire game he will...
So dependent of mana. I guess it's human brilliance, so you can... Oh no, he handed over to the MK. It looked to me as if he sold it. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, with all those summons that he... Not summons, with all those mercs that he got, I guess it's difficult to stay in low upkeep, no upkeep. So, yeah, why not break and take an early fight here?
And yeah, nice macro game here by Bobby. He already had, was at the shops, he reskilled to Blizzard already. He has Invo pots and heal scrolls, and now he would be ready for an attack on Lilo, who is on 50 at the moment, but is not going for it. So at the moment, wasting time here in upkeep without too much need.
And 2 bears, obviously not really a big threat against 2 Zorks, easily slowed and killed. So,
but now Lilo, of course, saw that Bobby broke up already, and now, of course, he had a longer hoarding time, so he is ahead in the gold count, and already now at 69 supply as well, so both on 69. Perfect.
Nice.
Definitely nice. In the bottom we had some fights as well, where Eshan was able to town portal out as they were contesting the red spot as well. Rune Braces not too bad though, but yeah, here's the big fight. Lilo, that's not an expansion you can take.
No, and I mean, on a map where you have this contested expansion, of course it's more beneficial for you to, or you can basically outweigh the loss of gold by breaking into upkeep earlier by taking that additional expansion, and that's exactly what he does here. And
yeah, Bobby is taking out his own Shadow Priest and the resurrected Tuskar, because you need the perfect army here in this human versus Nido fight, and Lilo is very good in building the perfect counter army. And yeah, I'm very curious how this will go, but first we will have a fight already by Airenikus against Eshan. Airenikus on 71 supplies, so also very untypical for him to go for this fast upkeep. And yeah, we'll see how this is gonna go, but Chimera's already on their way, so maybe should be holdable defense here for Ashan. And on the other side now, super tricky army to fight here for the human.
Yeah, finally the first chat. Here's the big fight. Blizzard doing lots of damage. No micro on the ground here for Lelu, mostly caring about the heroes. Panda, of course, the absolute carry, trying to buy some space.
And Bobby is so good versus these bear armies. Like, he played a ladder game against Moon where he was just crushing Moon. So I think this is not going to be the easiest task here for Lelu.
Nice breath, though.
Bears walking back in.
Wow, this is closer than I thought. Wow, very evenly trade.
Can he reach?
Wow.
Entangle, maybe?
Falling back Bobby. Insane.
It is. For now, at least. But here we go, onto the Keeper. That's a Crow gone. But the Chimeras have too much space, I feel. Mountain King about to drop. Bobby, usually good control.
Lilo now 83 supply versus Bobby's 59. This is not looking too good for Bobby. He's also low on lumber.
Very well fouled by Lelu. If he can get rid of those gyros, then I think the gyros that are about to come out of those 2 workshops here, 3 workshops, won't be sufficient to push him back. And an Omana though. Can't staff back in. Can staff back in though.
But yeah, middle expansion is down and Lilo's still on 84 supply. He might even be happy to lose 1 Chimera here at this point.
We also had a fight between Eren and Eshan, where again Eshan has to TP out of that fight. Supply is fairly even, but I think with that it's settled that this expansion goes to Eren. And the fight in the north continues with the Paladin almost dead, with an Archmage under fire, but Holy Light is ready. Breath of Fire again, but not enough to kill these gyros.
Nicely staffing the Panda into the back to kill those gyros, and he's now adding 2 hippos, so yeah, it's tough battle to fight here for Bobby.
It is, and it continues to be that way. I think he's freezing his own gyrocopters a little bit. Everything's slowed, of course, doesn't make things easier. And at the bottom, things are decided. Here in the north, not so much. Clap on the ground, as of course there are a lot of bears, and the combo of Clap Blizzard is fantastic, but for how long?
Yeah, now that was a very nice combination again. 2 heroes very low for Bobby, Mountain King, but the Keeper now, Knight's Bolt here, and also the Panda now in trouble. Invo puts left and right, 3 heroes invulnerable.
Lilo can't fight this without the Chimeras and without Fairies. I think it's much harder. So I think he missed the point in time to pull back, and now, yeah, he can already cancel the Expo, and it's kind of even again.
Yeah, super resilient play here by Bobby. Wow. Impressive by both players, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, does that put Erenicus in the top spot with the levels and the extra base?
I mean, level-wise, not really. He is behind compared to those northern 2 players. But I mean, it's all pretty even, so I would say. Yeah, all open still. But yeah, he has the biggest bank right now. It's not a huge one, but it's something.
Betting on the Chimeras as it should be, so the Hippogriffs have no use if we don't have Y1. And now it's Blademaster versus Chimeras and Tauren on the ground, getting entangled. Caster staying at the back, far away from the Chimeras. And the Tinker, ooh, just goes down.
Despite the
so
TP.
So hard to see stuff below all those air units. So tricky.
Rough position indeed, and of course the Tinker is one of the most important ones to level. Shadowhunter, that was odd. Okay, so at least Panda and Keeper are getting some levels.
Oh, the Keeper?
Ouch!
Wow. Oh, and that's some juicy XP for the Blade Master, who is gonna reach level 5 in a second here.
And a lot of XP for both of these players, but obviously Arenicus has this expo secured, so he will win more time to get a gold advantage.
Yeah, that's always the cool thing about this map. Like this middle, like the side expansions are not too much gold, like only the natural. But the middle expansion is the big money, and yeah, definitely always some reason to fight here. And yeah, this is a chat game, by the way, so no one really, like Aaron, I think, was mentioning it once. It's not
Then
much,
Eshan
by the way.
instantly wrote he's dying, and I think.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised. Nobody stated yet that it's a bad game, and only one player said he's dying.
Yeah. Time will come.
Everybody's scared about being disqualified with the new FFA rules you implemented last week.
Yeah, I mean, no new rules really, but it's always tricky to enforce some of those rules. Like some people tend to chat more aggressively than others, and it's pretty challenging to find the right balance. Like we don't want to ban any sort of toxicity because it's to some degree like FFA is more like it's more difficult to stay calm in like a 2-hour, 3-hour game where you get teamed. So I think it's fine to use it as a valve to some degree, but yeah, of course you can't like cross a line. So
Yeah, some things are
Yeah.
just
Bobby,
unacceptable.
Bobby was spending the time on 50 where there was this fighting break. But yeah, now Lilo is already at him again on 80 supply, and he's only at 62. And maybe loses another expansion for it, like Polymorph here. Very nice spell, of course. There is not a single Dryad, so very efficient here against the Chimeras. Disabling it for 1 minute for 200 mana. That's a great deal. And another Polymorph Panda has to get staffed out. And
I think he will hold this. Like he may lose this expo, and which is painful.
very nice.
Idea.
Stepping in. And yeah, 3 polymorphs. 15 supply, just a useless sheeps.
Ooh,
but
the banners.
TP stay behind the TP, but there is no sorceress to slow them, so only losing 1, which should be fine. He needs even to block them. Okay, 1 goes down. That's level 4 paladin. Not the most significant level, but close to level 5 Mountain King is definitely good. But in the meantime, Lilo fortified his expansion with 3 ancient protectors, and it's gonna be tough for Bobby here on 55 supply. Wow, he's even killing his gold peasants. He's blizzarding 5 gold peasants to drop to 50, but Lilo is at him again, so this greedy move is not gonna pay off. In the meantime, Aaron is
Oh my
taking out
god.
Panda here. Oh my
Did you
god.
see that before? They were dropping items. So that was kind of a peace call. And then Aaron
Yep.
immediately backstabbed him.
Yep, Aaron wants XP. Aaron doesn't want peace.
But yeah, I guess he dropped items too. Like there were items on the ground on both
really?
sides. Yeah.
Ooh.
If I'm not hallucinating, at least.
Okay, and again, the dropping to 50 by Bobby not paying off at all. 80 versus 50 now. He has to break into high upkeep or into upkeep again, I guess, if he wants to be able to defend. And Lilo here, very nice game.
I mean, did you expect anything else?
Yeah, not really, making the Fire Lord look really, really good.
Ooh, MK in the back. What's he doing there?
Yeah, that's not where you want to be, my friend. And yeah, nice Cyclone on the Paladins, so no staff, no healing. And yeah, that's the Soul Burn plus Entangle, but barely not enough. Now Bobby 50 versus 80 supply. He shines in these hero fights.
Alright.
And that's a stressful situation. Now 1 Dryad only for Lilo, and I think everything is slowed here for him. And 2 tanks, so the positioning is quite nice at the moment for Bobby. But
Yeah, you never want your cameras above tanks, even if it's just 2 tanks. But it's still hard. Like if tanks have such a far reach that it's pretty hard to like stay out of reach entirely.
Damn, wonder what caused this break, but yeah, time to reassess the situation. So, little summary so far. Good start for Bobby, then Lilo taken over. And in the south, it's mostly Arenicus dominating, I'd say.
Yeah, far more one-sided even than in the north, I would say. While, I mean, Bobby was pushing him back, but now, yeah, Erenicus seems to have broken Eshan, and I don't think, I mean, he's 76 supply still, but I think part of it is still in production. So,
yeah. Also, I want to mention the game awareness of Erenicus. Like, if we take a look at the minimap, he is totally aware what's happening on the other side, so he will not get caught off guard by maybe someone is already dying on the other side, and maybe Bobby has 100 supply mass TP coming in for Erenicus. Also, he sent mirror images out to every expansion, so he's totally aware of who is ahead currently on the other side and how far he can push his own side.
All right, we push button exactly.
I'm pausing. Lilo is... Okay, Lilo is here. Interesting unpause without Lilo agreeing while being in a fight.
Okay, but this 50 versus 80 now is looking better than before the even fight. Nice Macri, but Soulburn plus Entangle is such a tough combo. But
the Paladin might die.
Wow,
that was close.
Throwing up in time. And now the Panda on the fire, but not gonna go down. Still an invul.
But Lilo's again staying in this, I think. It's risky against the MK.
Oh, now the Panda though. But that's
almost
nice
killing the
combo.
own. Almost killing his own Paladin, but
yeah, now the Keeper is out of mana, so no more Entangle. That's good for the MK. So yeah, a lot of slowed units here. Have to run through the Blizzard, but Archmage. Oh, 2 red Chimeras coming back. Forgot to heal them after stepping out, I guess. And now they're Keeper in trouble. Wow, Bobby is just so good with this pre-hero. Yeah. It was already in the semifinals, so impressive to watch, but he's still in trouble.
I can dispel the Paladin now to free him. Yeah,
yep.
Does that now. So Lilo definitely missing the opportunity to get out, and I mean, he's losing everything here and not killing.
Oh, such a nice hold again. How does he do it every time?
Yeah, I mean, you just need like 2 great bolts with an MK level 5 against those elf heroes that do not really have any periods of vitality.
Sorry to interrupt you, but again looks quite even.
Oh,
but even if not enough for Eshan. Oh, there was a miss. I'm not sure why I didn't miss.
Wow. And I called it over for Eshan a second ago, but yeah, he held. I mean, he's out of gold mines entirely, so I'm still not sure if, like, I mean, he's facing Erenicus with 7k gold, and he has only 2.6k to work with, but at least for now, he's with 1 good attack, maybe he can get this mid mine.
Exactly, and he is doing the exact right thing. Like, he's not playing dead now and hoping for help, but he is pushing when he knows that the Blade Master is dead, and he still has a little bit of a bank. So yeah, he's trying to get the middle expansion back. Also has to get his natural back first. And Bobby now, I'm not sure if he's expecting a piece now from Lilo. But Lilo was at 56 supply, I think, after the fight, but immediately went to 80 again, so he's not gonna give him the piece. And Bobby, still
Erenicus killing some. Oh, but ESH, what's he doing there? And he has, but that's it. And this is super scary. I mean, all these casters here.
Yeah. As so often, Erenicus just a little bit too greedy. If the 50 supply is close to him, he is always trying to get there back. But yeah.
Okay, TC joining the fray. Blade Master still taking more time.
Yeah, and then the top now. Next fight between Bobby and Lilo, but 50 versus 80 once more. But the hero is very nice here for Bobby with 554. Of course, extremely nice synergy between these heroes. Also, Pendant of Mana doing a great work here. And yeah, Lilo is the one having to retreat. Wow. In the meantime, Nightwing on Aaron, who is now in trouble with 7k bank. Again, just a little bit too greedy, as we characterized him every time. Is the Blade Master already back? Where's the TC? The TC is here. Where's the Blade Master?
I think he's
dead.
Planning Tavern in the Blade Master here because he's not reviving him. And yeah, the TC could
Panda!
Yeah, force it to TP, but might die, and all those casters could die too if he's not careful. At least.
Very nice play here by Eshan, not even going for the middle expansion, but straight for the throat. He knows that he's behind in gold, so he's going for the big juice here in the main, trying to win the single fight. But now Aaron is able to pull him back, and now he doesn't have the middle expansion. So gonna be still a tough game for Eshan, same as for Bobby.
Oh no! Hex! I hope the staff is ready. Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can never see if the staff is on cooldown or not, so this is always stress inducing.
Ooh, okay, let's re-evaluate its Archmage level 6 already, Mountain King level 5.5, Paladin level 4.4, so very nice heroes here for Bobby. Losing the fights, but still coming out with the higher hero levels.
And Eshan already calling it here the suicidal attempts by Erenicus, which, like, in a 4-way, it's like there's a long way until this is game ruining by Erenicus here. I mean, it's still 4 players.
He's not realizing that he's losing, so he has to do something.
I guess. Yeah, trying to use his chat abilities to get out of it, and I mean, maybe they have to piece soon. Let's see how this next fight goes here in the north.
Okay, yeah, tanks of course very hard to take out here with only a single AoE spell of the Panda, also not level 3. And now Mountain King, Clap level 2, so he skipped both level 3 because he wants to go for the hero nukes, where he got all the XP from, and again, beautiful Blizzard here, this time missing the casters, but one on the way, and still Mountain King a lot of mana, has to go back to the towers maybe.
Yeah.
Ooh, but Lilo, in the meantime, also nice expo harass with some summons.
And Lilo is not. I mean, he could have used the bears instantly to attack the tanks, and he had a talent for Fairy Fire in the back, but
Yeah, Mass TP now. Nice presence of mind here by Bobby. He sees that the expansion is getting harassed. And yeah, this is some more XP. But this army is quite scary, and Bobby is still not breaking upkeep. He wants to hold with what he has. Let's see if it's gonna be successful.
Solid setup, I'd say. Lots of mana still. Mountain King getting caught, but has a spell shield, has a heal scroll, should be staffs, everything fine. Lilo really has to be careful to not lose the heroes so often. He needs them later. And there's the level up.
Yep.
Panda 5 makes things against tanks so much easier.
Absolutely, and now I think also Bobby's running out of mana.
Well, with an Archmage
Okay.
level 6, you
Mountain King
never...
now has to be careful. There is one staff on the Paladin. Okay, nicely used. And
cool, but not the tanks. Only here
Yep.
for one Chimera, and I don't think he intended to move the tanks here, just dying.
yeah, now STP out, and Ashan is coming to the other side. Maybe he is trying to go.
I mean, he could finish Bobby, try to finish Bobby just to make it
Exactly,
to
yeah,
the
that's what I
3-way.
said.
That's a classic move that hasn't been. I mean, yeah, okay, that's what he does. It
Yeah.
feels bad if you're like if that's your only way to survive, then it's not unheard of. It's something we often saw in the past. So, but feels bad for Bobby, of course, in this situation. But I think his only chance to survive was for Lilo to peace with him. Let's see. I mean, Lilo now could decide to kill Eshan instead of Bobby. But
Yeah, exactly. Like it's not over for Bobby yet. It's just Eshan trying to take out Bobby, but there are still 2 other players or 3 other
Emma.
players who have something against it. And yeah, that was the first missed attempt. Fed some XP to Bobby, and Bobby just constantly on 50 supply the entire game. Like he is doing so well and keeping his things alive.
yeah, Bobby and Eshan are pretty much equally alive, but Bobby has mass TP while the Tinker of Eshan is still far away from level 6. So if Bobby wanted, I still think he could. I mean, if Lilo lets him, I still think Bobby could finish Eshan with what he has right now.
Yeah, but Lilo is now on 50, and of course the first thing you do when you're on 50 is asking everyone else whether they are on 50.
Correct answer. And yeah, what a rat move by Eshan onto Bobby. Does that indicate that he's more scared of Bobby late game than he is of Lilo?
No, not really. It's just he and Bobby are currently the weakest 2 players, and if you're the weakest player, you're out. And yeah, Ashan wants to make sure that Bobby is out before him, so he is in the freeway and can balance the game. But yeah, this didn't quite work out, as Lilo is now happily on 50. Bobby has way better heroes than Ashan, so Ashan can't kill Bobby. And now maybe Bobby will return the favor to Ashan and go on him.
Yeah, he will, and I think that's why how it can backfire. Like if you do it in front of that other enemy, which was Lilo, like Lilo realized, and there was no reason for Lilo to continue, because he's in such a strong spot with that expo and able to mine on 50 now. So now, yeah, heavily backfiring for Eshan, and let's see. And he still can get a decent army, but still scary to face all these tanks despite Tinkerpen.
Bobby just needs 1 or 2 wisps for level 6 Mountain King and level 5 Paladin, like 2 extremely huge levels.
Okay, Lilo is pushing though. I'm not sure if I like this move. I think it's unnecessary to do it now.
Yeah, he just needs some wisps. Okay, level 5 and now level 6. Okay, now I think he can go back and defend versus Lilo, as Lilo is only on 50. And yeah, with the heroes of Ashan should be possible to do so, but maybe heroes of Bobby, but he's not quite realizing yet, it seems. Or does he just want to force Ashan out?
Yeah, maybe that's what he wants, but without a peasant out of his main base. I mean, let's see.
Okay, so Bobby's pretty much asking for help. The Bobby way. Wow, so close to losing a lot of heroes, but nicely defended by Ashan so far. And yeah, I think it is a mistake here for Bobby still to take this fight against Ashan instead of defending against Lilo, as Lilo is only on 50. And I'm not sure it does. Okay, Bobby has 1 worker and 7.
Ooh, the Tinker and against the MK. MK dying here with a spell shield.
Oh no.
And Tinker surviving, and yeah, Bobby probably losing everything now.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, it's so hard to break an elf base in 1 attack.
Yeah.
So mostly you just go first attack drain the Moonwell, second attack kill him. But yeah, no time for that.
Tinkerpen obviously the nemesis for human here. And yeah, in the meantime, I mean, Bobby's out now, so it kind of worked out for Eshan as he intended. And he's getting decent levels here, so his Tinker is much closer to level 6 now. So I guess he's fine as is. He's hoping for Bobby to leave now and for Eren to just fight Lilo for quite some time.
What a crazy turn
Now
on.
he's... Not sure why he was there even. So 925 gold is what he has left. And yeah, the MK loss was super painful.
Yeah, there's very little that can save Bobby now. Being teamed here, Eshan's plan working out eventually. Crazy levels or leveling for Ashan in that last fight as well. With that move in the 3-way, definitely with chances once again, and one of the top favorites performance-wise, eliminated super early.
Yeah.
Oh, he stabbed back the Mountain King to save it from Ashan, but now it's stabbed straight onto Lilo. Sad.
A little gift, I guess.
Yeah, he's out anyways. Archmage might be killed now by Eshan. But okay, he left, so it doesn't matter anymore. You only get the XP until level 5. It's like a creep. And yeah, so it feels bad for Bobby, but that's why in FFA you never want to be the weakest player, because this can always happen. Like, you can easily be erased, and you never want to be a player that's obviously so strong that you have to be teamed by multiple players. So that's why very often we see players trying to stay in the middle, at least trying to be perceived as like not the strongest, but also not the weakest.
All part of the strategy. So, summary of this. Erenicus still mining at 50, 11k gold, super rich, solid levels. Not great levels as there's no ultimate yet, but he's on the way there. Lilo winning the fight in the north, getting the middle, also mining a lot from that upper right-hand side, the previous natural of Bobby. Good
Yeah, but
supply
Lilo
count,
is
good
dropping
levels.
2 more Chimeras, which is moving him into upkeep again, so he's not staying on 50. So the question is, what's his plan with breaking into upkeep?
I don't quite get it either. I mean, yeah, tricky because cross map. I guess if Eshan would have most of his buildings closer to Lilo, like here, Lilo may try to erase him rather quickly. But considering you're facing Tinker Panda and his main is cross map, I just don't think you can. So it's basically forced to attack Airenikus now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Makes sense as the base is pretty big, the bank is pretty big, the heroes are strong late game, so why not?
Yeah. Also, I mean, against Erenicus and the big army that Eren has, I guess there's a chance for Lilo to drop supply again, and he has the biggest mine here in the middle, so yeah, maybe an opportunity for him to lose some units, kill some stuff, and then have another few minutes on 50 supply.
He has the greatest mine and the greatest mind for this game mode, obviously. And with that, he knows what to do. Killing a shredder, always nice. And raising buildings, also pretty good.
And now almost level 6.
Yeah, we also got Volcano online. Plus the rune braces that are not that great against Orc, I'd say.
And I think Lilo could have done better here. Like, he could have prepared a 100 supply army and then go for the main base. Because Eren was on 50, so no chance he would be able to prepare versus 100. And yeah, Ashan obviously on the other side of the map. So yeah, like this, going on 80 on someone is always is never game winning pretty much. But yeah, let's see this fight.
Here come the bats, doing what they should. Almost every single Chimera down. Nice cyclone on the Shadow Hunter. Here comes Volcano though, and that's a lot of damage. Can't interrupt this. There's so much damage. Oh boy. Blade. Last second. Panda ultimate. Lelu. Level 6 on the blade. Might save himself with the
Round on the
blade
FH here.
thumb. Exactly. Oh my god. That was the most impactful Infernal I ever saw.
Volcano, you mean, right?
Volcano,
Yeah.
I mean. See, I'm so confused. I don't even recognize the ultimates.
Yeah, very nice. I've barely seen a volcano being that impactful against units, often against buildings, but pretty nice. And I think Eren definitely underestimated it either. And
yeah, and now imagine Lilo was 100 in this fight. Like,
Yo,
this
it's
could
over.
already have been game winning.
yeah, for sure. And he's not pumping, so he's a bit greedy here.
There we go. I mean, obviously. I mean, I don't even have to mention it. At least he's not proclaiming himself the GOAT. Oh, by now probably is. I don't know. Yeah, but Erenicus can of course build back with all that bank he got. Eshan is mining a lot as well now at 50.
And Airenikus is trying to not get... he's not even producing. He's just playing dead right now. And I think that's something we often see by Airenikus in this phase. Also sometimes by Eshan. That you're... I mean, it's such a huge risk to not get any units now. Because I think if he produced right after his main got attacked, I think he could have easily defended this push now. But yeah, he potentially losing a lot of a lot of buildings now.
Yeah, and Ashan is also still getting up his mining again.
Lilo is, I agree with you. He should have pushed on 100, and also now I still think, I mean, why play the long game if you can't finish it quickly? Like, why not invest 3k gold to get to 100 supply now? It's like a great opportunity to do that.
Oh, the TC is there an entangle? There's on cooldown.
But yeah, SH not that much mana, so
Detonates again, 2 heroes low, heal wave coming in, TC no ultimate yet, so this is kinda scary. As Lilo continues to clean house. For now, killing lots of casters, there's no rebuilding. But Lilo feels like he wants to drop down to 50.
I don't necessarily agree, especially because he has only one mine, so it doesn't make a huge difference. But now, okay, more chimeras coming in, so let's see.
Evacuation done well. That base killed. Oh, late. Just scouting things, I guess. Trying to get a crit. Might be 3 kills here.
Yeah. And again, Lilo is now losing more, both units and gold, than if he would just have gone on 100 before. And yeah, Eshan can't really go into upkeep, not even now quite yet, because he's still on only 2k gold and wants to create a win condition for himself. So yeah, Aaron could have been very dead by this time, or at least forced to spend way more money. But yeah, as it stands, Lilo on 53 supply, so he is, I guess, trying to get to 50 and then peace and slow down the game again, but we'll see. Ooh, the Shadowhunter really out of position here. Okay, now moving back.
And that's how you whittle away 11k gold for now, at least. Ultimates once more on the Panda at least, but we got Hex, we got Bats, we got everything on these Chimeras. They're gone in a second, but this might also go...
Again, plus the Entangle, such a nice combo. And that's the TC. Yeah, and Lelo looks like Firelord Panda Keeper can keep up in the hero arena with the Walk heroes. Very nice.
And complaints about the strength of this game from Lelu so far. Yep, it is looking really good. Like, in a hero arena, single target damage is pretty sick, control is pretty sick. And with a couple of chimeras, you can raise bases super easy. And Erenicus just doesn't stand a chance.
The SH so close, but now a Hex. The Triads. Okay, can't reach him.
No movement speed. Here comes Eshan to even things out. Leluna also the richest player of them all. Ouch,
Yep,
ouch.
yeah, Eshan mining for the longest here on 50 already. Of course, he's behind in the hero levels, but also 555, close to level 6 Tinker is not too bad. And yeah, this is gonna be a balancing game, I would say, as Lilo is not continuing to push. Or ready to produce. He wants that keeper level 6 for tranquility and
he has Entangle in a bit here, so...
Ooh, yeah, that's right. But he can mirror image out of it. Not anymore, though. He has to be lucky. Oh, okay. He uses the Blade Storm in order to be not able to get entangled. And here's the boots, so he's faster than the keeper. Nice move here to get out of the situation.
That was pretty close with the Breath of Fire.
Dude, Erenicus is such a mystery to me. Some fights, he's just throwing...
Oh,
no! Ah!
Oh!
I was about to say, sometimes he fights like a god and sometimes he throws it all away, and that was just the perfect indicator of this. What a sick save with the Blade Storm, and then... What was that?
Yeah, exactly, yeah, you're right. And as always, he's always too greedy. Like, if he has great fights, he always goes to 50 instead of going to 100 or staying on 80. And then suddenly he gets overwhelmed by someone who is on 80 or 100 and dies with a lot of gold. But yeah, now he is not the richest by far anymore, as he was before this fight.
And Lilo is just staying on 30 supply now. I think at least he should produce some chimeras, maybe. Just to, I mean, I guess he may just try to just play it safe and assume that Eshan and Airenikus have a bigger bank. But I just think he could try to finish it in, in a shorter period of time.
All right.
Such a small map, so you can reach enemy bases quickly, and Erenicus that's such a small base. So if Eshan goes, if Lilo goes 100 supply, I think he could definitely make something happen here.
Heroes are coming back. Eshan has no gold anymore. There's one more mine in the middle where he plants a new tree. Lilo, of course, mining at 12 for a long time, but still 6 minutes left to mine, and Arenicus won't get any more gold as it seems. So everyone below 50, time to take a breath real quick. Time for you guys to go to W3Champions.back2warcraft.com and reward the players with $1 or $2. That would be great. And Lilo checking things out, mining a little bit more, richest player and the best levels currently.
And they slowly start to coordinate the teaming, so yeah. Let's see. Tinker of Eshan, not level 6, which definitely plays into Lilo's pace.
Eshan is opening up the aggression. Lilo was just walking by.
Second rat move, let's see if he gets punished for it.
That was close.
It was. Staffs and TP ready though.
And the Treants are a good XP here for Eshan, so it's something he will gladly take.
He's on me? Well, why is that, Ashan? Why is that?
And yeah, suddenly Eren below 3k gold. Wow, it looked so good on his bank account some minutes ago.
Yeah, how to burn through 8,000.
Even gonna get to 6 o'clock, it's insane.
That's what he wanted all game long. Alright, still mid-game, I would say. As we're still mining a little bit.
Yeah, like Lilo is responsible for the pace of the game. Was and is still, as he is the richest. So he is the one who can decide whether he wants to go for the 1 versus 2 or whether he wants to play dead.
He's pumping now, so he will get chimeras out, but I don't like it. I mean, why wait with it until they attack you with 6 zeros? So
Yeah. It was very predictable that Lilo is gonna get teamed anyways, so yeah. Could have tried to end the game and then play dead if it failed. But now he couldn't end the game and still gets teamed.
yeah, this is tricky. I mean, I'm not sure why he's even defending this. It's 2k gold in this mine, and he will definitely lose more worth in units if he tries to defend this. And there are no moonwells here, so I don't really like that he's even here.
Yeah, and they're getting good experience. Tinker level 6, that's bye-bye to this base, of course. And the first little slap on the wrist for Lilo.
Yeah, quite a scary attack. Those orc heroes. And
Yeah,
those
now he's
elf
even too
heroes.
late to pump a reasonable army. He's getting 3 more chimeras, but This will not save his pace, I guess. And yeah, he's not playing versus noobs, so just dying with 10k gold is not gonna get him stop getting his base team down.
And pretty much if Lilo loses his main, pretty much everyone without like a big main base.
Yeah.
They try to rattle him down. Lilo trying his best, attacking the Tinker. Whoa! Had
Wow.
to step out immediately. That tranquility was a lifesaver, even though it was only on for a second. Staff was ready. Gets rid of
Oh, the
Illusion, but
keeper.
yep, Blade is on a mission, I feel. Not just yet.
Yeah, I just wanted to say Eren is now alone in Lilo's base, but what's it worth for Lilo if he only has one Moonwell that has mana?
Uh-oh. Not that great.
Ability already has been used, so now it's going to be tricky for Eren. But the Shadow Hunter again out of position uses the Invul, I guess. Nope. Gets out before, but now out of mana.
Good opportunity for Eren to kill something, but of course always risky against Keeper with mana.
Yeah, Tranquility will be coming in clutch in a bit. Well, what, Lilu?
Well, I messed up.
Well, I'm dead. Bad game.
Yeah. But now he's pumping, okay. So he realizes that he's not gonna get spared from teaming still.
Yeah, I mean, why
He's
would
trying
they?
to go for 1 versus 2 now. But again, now it's expensive, and now even Eren is getting an additional base that Lilo is not getting anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
doesn't make
oftentimes
sense.
feels safe to not go into high upkeep. But yeah, oftentimes it's just safer to do. And that's the fun part of FFA. Like, there are arguments for a lot of plays, but figuring out the best play and the best upkeep level and when you spend the gold and on what makes it just very mistake-heavy game, or easy to make mistakes.
Except
yeah,
if you're
always-
Lelu, who doesn't make mistakes.
But
But it's all
17
coordinated.
man supply now. Pretty strong hero focus army. So many chimeras. Oh, and Ashan might be out of position, but there's the Emerald of Spell Shield, very nice. So the Entangle got blocked, I guess. And also an amulet on the Panda, so that's very nice for Eshan.
Ooh, is
Very
it,
nice for Lilo.
is
And
Erenicus
Eren's now
watching?
alone though, so good position
Yeah.
for Lilo now.
Big mistake for them to allow Lilo to catch them off one after the other. And now if you're Lilo, oh, getting 2 additional casters here. And that's a level 8 here for the Fire Lord. And yeah, that mine here in the north will be killed.
Yeah, I don't quite understand again why he's on 80 and not on 100 now, Lilo.
Yeah.
As he's definitely getting teamed, or can continue to get teamed. But yeah, it's always easy, keep in mind, to be smart from observer point of view when seeing everything. Leo doesn't know at all how rich Eshan or Eren is. He missed their one-on-one completely as he was having his one-on-one against Bobby. So maybe they were hoarding a long time while they were already fighting. So it's hard to determine or judge whether his 6.6k gold is a lot or if it's the least at this point. So always keep that in mind.
Yeah, but I definitely agree. Like, you should be on 100. There's rarely a reason to stay on 80 supply if you are not mining and if you have gold. So either you want to be 50 or 100 in those cases.
Yeah, because if you're 50, you might get stopped getting teamed. And if you're 100, you might be able to win the 1 versus 2. But if you're on 80, you will get teamed, but have a hard time in winning a fight.
And now he's 85, so I guess he's slowly but steadily he will go there.
Nice.
90 now. And this is a scary army with those hero levels, so one more good fight by him, and I guess, I mean, look at Erenicus' gold count, 900 gold, so 900 gold and 36 supply only, so yeah, will be tough for them to team him out, I would say, even if they both join forces now. They need a really good fight.
Wow, and Aaron is really totally broke. 900 gold left on 36 supply.
Repeating my words.
I was about to say, like, yo, one of the casters clearly didn't listen what the other caster was just saying. But
Yeah,
that's
that's so funny. So now that I read chat, it seems like I don't listen anymore. So clearly
No
lack of
kidding.
multitasking.
You have a busy time. We can consider ourselves lucky that you even have the time to cast with us.
Oh, that's
All right, and ooh, the bets.
not the best fight for Lilo. He is engaging straight into two
Oh,
armies.
that was, I think, more painful than it needed to be if he had split some of his units.
But
that
okay,
was-
with a TP, I think he can salvage the situation quite well. Can he? Yes.
But
Oh,
that
6
was-
supply.
Yeah, that was basically 25 supply down the drain.
Yeah,
But
you
that's pretty
say
much all the bets gone for the entire rest of the game.
he should have split, but man, it's really hard to split with only 100 APM. Okay, so cut Lilo
Yeah.
some slack.
And it's always the tricky question, right? Like, how many bets are there, and is tranquility enough to keep especially your chimeras alive? And in this case, I think like against like more than 3 bets, I think if like you need to decide whether to clump everything up or whether to split, and clump up and use tranquility or split, and you definitely want to split.
Yeah, now it's a super hard decision for Lilo if he wants to spend his gold on another army, as he just lost the 1 versus 2 pretty decisively, and he has no idea about the gold count of the others. So, yeah, most likely that's gonna be it for the 1 versus 2. Maybe he should have even start to hide his army already, because he's
Yeah.
not gonna win with 68 supply versus those heroes.
Yeah, especially against the new mirror image, there's so much tankiness there in the front, so you can easily pick off units. And yeah, Lilo forced back. I guess he could still try to go for buildings, but they are coordinating quite well in this chat game. So, and it's a small map, so you can't just reach around easily.
Yep, and we will see Lilo chatting in a second, because yeah, now there is no more chance to win 1 versus 2 for him.
Yeah, he's not getting the 3 minutes of mining time from this. Up for grabs again. But yeah, these
Neither
heroes
are
have a
empty.
sick coverage, by the way. It's so much AoE. There's disable on multiple heroes. There's healing. There's single target damage with Entangle and Blade Master, of course. Scary combo by Eshan and Eren.
And the longer this goes, the better the situation for Eshan, because of course he has the way better base race combo than the Orc, and he has a small bank, so unless he loses one of those heroes stupidly, he's in a good spot, I would say.
Moonwell's wiped out. Rare to see at this stage of the game that an elf is not at a max of 100 supply. Lilo a little greedy when it comes to the Moonwells here. And Lilo's still throwing some smiley faces. Let's see for how long.
Yeah, like he has no more business staying in his own main base anymore. He just waits for the others to realize. But yeah, there's also no reason
Oh, the
for...
keeper.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, could have been... Yeah, maybe he just somewhat didn't let it die to pretend he's totally dead, but I mean, it's tricky.
Yeah.
And where is Wisps? He has 2 Wisps here in the southwest, but I think he is at
Ooh, and
risk.
now already the backstab.
Okay. And Lilo has only 2 Wisps left, and those are his only 2 Wisps here, so super risky to keep them both here next to his main base.
Oh, that was a little bit of a premature backstab, I would say. Like, if you play versus Lilo, like, he reaches his final form if you kill his main base. So you can always kill his main base. He will not drop out of the game, for sure, 100%.
No. He would never do
yeah,
that.
I think it was too early and not worth it. Like, he did kill one Dryad or so. Like, if you want to backstab, you should at least get a hero, in my opinion, or at least finish the main base of Lilo.
Now that we have a little break in the game, I thank Naze. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good first stream. Thank you, Shorty, for the €5. Shut up and take my money. I will not shut up, but I will still take your money. Tiandrex, thank you for the sub. Same goes for Funk Daddy and Marv. Much love, guys. So yeah, did Erenicus just ruin the game?
Oh, I think it's all open still. I mean, Airenikus, especially if he can get a bit of gold here out of the North Mine, he still has very scary heroes that can pick off another hero at any point. But I mean, in a base race, if you're Orc against two elves, especially if one of those elves has Tinker, it's just pretty hard to win it, I would say. And I mean, yeah, I would say Airenikus probably 10% chance to win this, and the elves like 45 each.
You're good at math, dude. That adds up to 100.
Yeah, thank you.
Are you doing that for a living?
I for a short period I considered to just call out a wrong number, but
no, I'm pretty sure chat wouldn't have noticed. Ah, the chatting game begin. Oh, I miss chat games so much.
And yeah, I just wanted to say there's a lot of image in FFA. Like, Erenicus is known to be very greedy, so people will not expect him to be on 300 gold here in a game like this, where he had this 6 o'clock base the entire game and won his 1v1. And on the other hand, yeah, usually you should kill Lilo's main base every time.
Ooh, and Eshan. Okay, he's just passing through.
Ooh, interesting situation. Who's on who? Who breaks this little three-way piece that we got right now? Lilo is in punching distance to Eren. Eren is in punching distance to Lilo, and Eshan is a loose cannon anyway.
Yeah, I think Lilo is quite ahead still in this game. Like, he has a hidden army, he has the air control, and he has the most gold. And also the highest heroes, so pretty convincing lead, in my opinion, for Lilo. And he is also, I think, still the best freeway player and base race player for sure.
For sure. You could come up with more categories where he's also the best, but I'm not sure if we have time for that.
Yeah, FFAs are quite quick, so we have to leave that out.
Oh. Are we having a fight now? Yep. And single target damage, as we said, pretty good, but that goes for both. Good disabled Blade Storm against the Dryads. That could cost 10 supply, but you can out-heal that with Tranquility, so we're all fine there.
Oh, nice. And the third ultimate for Lilo here, Panda Split.
Keeper! Oh my god, there was a crit into stab, that was so close! Firelord has to TP out. He drained a lot of ultimate time.
The Keeper?
Oh no! Lelu! What the? That's not perfect. What the hell? Rare to see a mistake like that. No instant revive either.
Maybe at the waypoint on the panda or something? No, I don't know.
That was odd.
Very strange.
Dryad falling as well. Ay, Eshan. I mean, it's Eshan. Yep, of course, he's the Fire Lord. There we go. TP
I
out.
mean, that was an invite, like, just finish me, I don't care. Like, we all know he cares, but like if you write that kind of stuff, it's like an invite to kill your hero.
So is this just a ruse? Or is it really not Lelu's day today?
I'm a bit surprised that Lilo is not hiding a wisp in. He has one. Never mind. He has one in the Zeppelin, yeah.
What's a fake cell?
Oh yeah, that's interesting. Like Lilo, I think, sold the item in front of Eshan's to signalize to Eshan that he is broke.
Alright, wonder if that worked now. Ashan seems a little indecisive at the moment, at least. He still has an army hidden. Not too much on the map anyway. As you mentioned, the map is pretty small. Aaron? Zeppelin? Saved.
Yeah, it's always fun to observe in an FFA. Like in-game, everyone is saying, oh damn, I failed. Oh, I messed that up. Oh wow, you played well. And then after the game, it's suddenly totally the opposite.
You should have done this. You should have done that. Oh, that was so bad. Yeah, I read the chat. Oh, and that peon is down. The Zeppelin down, base down. Alright, a little bit of cleanup and we're preparing for the heated late game stage. So Ashan is pretending this is his entire army, which obviously it isn't.
Under attack.
Oh, the man-up games. It's not too much vision for Aaron. He has vision in the main, though. Okay, so we're evaluating the play. Let's see if this all works out. Oh, that was the posted the wrong thing here. Everybody stays at home. It's like 2021 once again. Everyone on curfew. The Zeppelin play so far didn't really work out. Nobody is really super well prepared. As you said, map is small. So are these guys just uncertain? Or what's going through their minds right now? Not even my high quality co-casters know. Alright, so good base race opportunity for Eshan, of course, with Tinka and the Chimeras that are left. Panda for Lilo and Treants and Lava Spawns, also not too bad. Bladestorm, Mirror Image on Erenicus side. They all got their tools that they can use for the late game stages. Aaron has some preparation done. I think 3 peons in total left. And Lilo versus Eshan is quite a big man-up game. Genes being caught, of course. Every level up helps. Up until level 7 at least. You peppering me? I don't know what that means. Oh, Lilo went cross map with the heroes. And okay, Volcano intercepted immediately. And the Fire Lord, that's a staff, I guess, once the entangle is off. There we go. Whoa, these rockets didn't work.
A town is under siege.
Yeah, bank's getting smaller, so game will get a little bit slower. And yeah,
Until we get the crazy
especially-
last game.
Sorry?
Up until we get the crazy late game when everything is spiraling out of control and can be out in a second.
Yeah, all of this is now pretty much preparation for the base race. So who will get into the base race phase with the biggest lead or the biggest perceived or hidden lead?
Yep. There was an ultimate drained, not bad.
Okay, there's a bet here, so this is gonna be quite a lot of scouting information. Okay, he turning back before he gets killed. So didn't see everything, but definitely saw the hidden army.
Did you see all of it though? It's pretty well spread.
Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, progress on Lilo's Moonwells.
And yeah, what is the wisp spread actually? Got 4 wisps only for Lilo. And I don't really know where it is, where they are. Thank you, Mr. Satoshi-Kon. 9-month resub. Nice content, keep it up. Thanks, glad you enjoy it. So we got Ashan going on Lilo, and Erenicus going on Ashan, as of course he has the biggest base currently. Moonwell's always good. Getting rid of Moonwell's always good. Bladestorm. Oh, that's some dryads.
Yep,
Up for
yep.
dinner.
Wow. Really nice Bladestorm. And now Eshan losing his main base, but yeah, it's not always the worst to lose your main base first, because the guy who has his main base the last will get teamed.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And okay, but still, again, it's not a full base kill.
Eren got a Chimera. That's double level 7. Pretty good
Okay, I
for the
guess
blade.
Moon was now on the menu.
Firelord being saved. Yep, Moonwells it is.
And the
Lilo.
pillage pretty sweet. Look at that.
Ooh.
7 to 8 gold per hit on the tree.
Tree of Eternity, of course, you don't only get the gold for the upgrade, but for the entire thing. So Tree of Life plus Tree of Ages plus Tree of Eternity. And yeah, 1 unit at a time, 1 building at a time. Classic FFA.
Yeah, the inventory looks pretty big here for both Eren and Eshan still. And that's a lot of gold, and gold is a lot of survivability in the ultra late game.
Town is under siege. Players force
Which we, by the way, haven't reached yet.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys will realize when it's the ultra late game. Another little fight here. In Hero Arena, Eshan not the greatest with Tinker Panda. But against bases it's obviously great.
player's forces are under attack.
Treants, summons. Classic Lilo play. Oh, finds the Tree of Life by Ashan on the right-hand side.
Yeah, always a big find. And Ashan has a quite favorable color on this map, by the way. Also Lilo, not too bad. Blue and teal.
True.
And both happen to be night elves, so a lot of fun to find the trees.
I mean, you can disable the terrain.
Yep, you can do that.
Yeah, nobody's gonna produce anything anymore except maybe some buildings.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, another tree. Leaves it though. Okay, so the evil kid is playing nice. And gets backstep for it.
My really big item, as there is no Dryad for Lilo, and yeah, no
Keeper.
Dryad means no help for the Keeper.
Oops! Was there no staff ready? Dot dot
Yeah,
dot.
Lilo wanted peace, but didn't get it, and now, yeah, forced into a TP after losing the Keeper. Okay, not quite yet. But keep in mind, there's a Staff of Silence still.
Oh
Maybe
boy.
it's already pulled down. Wow, I guess that was super close.
Okay, things are interesting.
Mm-hmm.
The panda is of course safe, but level 7. Keeper getting better and better.
I would be here for Eshan.
But of course, Erenicus didn't see that, despite his wards on the map. Of course, nobody's gonna suicide in the W3Champions Grandfinal.
And yeah, that's what I was mentioning before. The inventory for Lilo is not too good in terms of gold. But yeah, he's still the richest.
Oh, now Lilo is selling even more. Makes him, of course, appear very, very weak after that Keeper kill.
Yeah, of course, like if they check his inventory and there are missing item slots, it always can be that he is broke. Because usually your heroes are your win condition and you want them as powerful as possible.
Can't even pillage Bobby's main. Nope, there's no main available anymore. Big combo for the Storm. Sometimes in an FFA game you have 20 minutes where not too much is happening and all of a sudden craziness unfolds, and that's pretty much exactly what we're waiting for. Nobody really has an intact base anymore. Nobody is crazy good prepared.
Yeah, I think it's nice here to have a little bit of tension building up for the grand finals here.
Yeah, also time
Now
for the
we
people.
really can't be sure who is ahead or who is winning. Like Lilo really had some blunders, I have to say.
Which I hope are just on purpose to unfold his real strength in the last fight
Appear
of the
weak, of
game.
course.
Yeah. It's just that's performance manip, is what we call it.
Okay, so now I've missed the chat as I was talking and listening to you. So I guess Lilo Eshan, and they are now wanting to go on Aaron.
Okay, to be honest, I learned so much from you that I stopped reading chat for the most part. So I can't tell you either. Aaron is right. Lilo is kinda right, but unfortunately, the 2 button on his keyboard isn't working. So, yeah, that's information that's left out for the others.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ashan is not falling for it though. Good game sense. At least 50%.
A town is under siege.
Yeah, but in all honesty, I agree with you. In the fights, there's no one performing flawlessly so far. Erenicus has amazing fights, and then he has big blunders. Same goes for Lilo. Same goes for Eshan.
Are under attack.
Can you imagine FFA was best of 5? Oh my god, we will not do this. It's do or die in FFA. I find it really nice that they didn't kill the penguin yet. No one should. Average APM is dropping significantly. Except for Erenicus, actually. Oh, here we go. Eshan getting tired.
Of course, we know.
A town is under siege.
He's inviting the people to dance. But nobody's agreeing yet. Yeah, always a good sign that even the players aren't sure what's going on and what's the situation. Of course, making a move is not necessarily the best thing you can do. So while we wait, shout out to the old team of Blizzard who thought about the different types of trees that a mountain giant can grab. And this is looking pretty great actually with the ice trees. Classic Zugzwang situation. We get a little bit of German here. Arenicus, thumbs up for that. Are you playing chess?
No. I never dared to.
I learned it on a very basic level, but then people pwned me and I gave up. So basically, like my Warcraft career. But we do have a move and they are teaming up on Aaron, at least for the time being.
Yep, not the best way to engage here.
They're backstabbing each other. It's a weird fight. It's of course about this little chunks of experience.
Players' forces are under attack.
Oh, another kill. So it's a Raider, a Walker, and a Witch Doctor.
Yeah, and it's super expensive for him with 505 gold left.
Yeah, can't rebuild, obviously. He will be down to 3 heroes eventually. Gotta save some gold for some more buildings.
Yeah, the thing is, it's really important for Orc to always have one Shaman, one Witch Doctor, and one Spirit Walker. Just for the Bloodlust, the Spirit Link, and the Vision.
True.
Okay, but Eren is forcing Lilo to go on him, but it's not only Lilo. Eshan is also around here.
Oh, that could be some massive damage towards the base.
Progress, that's good for us.
Yeah, Rockets, Breath of Fire, classic way to whittle down a base. Lilo is losing some... What does he lose? A building? I'm not even sure.
A town is under siege.
But Eren got at least a good idea about what's left of the base. And we do get the fight. Blade Master under fire. No TP. Oh, just dead! Blade just falls. Double level up for Lilo, the shaman.
Soulburn, such a nice spell, preventing the mirror image.
Oh, true. I didn't even think of that.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, that was a big
Yeah,
loss.
it's really nice against Blade Master and also against Paladin.
Yeah, with a low bank like this might require him to sell some items down the road.
So that's a dead Blade Master, and also he's supply blocked, so has to rebuild 2 burrows.
He's building one.
And even the altar, so that's a lot of items that's gonna be sold.
Yeah, that was a big move. Good execution. Smelling blood in the water, soul burn immediately. Focus fire is enough. We mentioned it multiple times. Single target damage of this army comp. Pretty damn good.
Yeah, also pretty interesting. Both Lilo and Eshan have pretty much the same amount of hidden army.
A town is under siege.
Yeah, I guess Rockets and Breath of Fire are better in general, but you can still rattle down the army with the solo damage they got.
Now Eshan is acting friendly. He will buy Eren time to get back his heroes, but of course only thing he wants is get some free kills on Lilo now. And Lilo is also going on Eshan, so yeah, progress for everything that's progress. It's nice. And that's gonna be finally Lilo's main base gone. But he has no building outside of it at the moment. Where is his
A player's forces are under attack.
backup?
Yeah, I was looking for this the entire time and I couldn't really find it. There is a Zeppelin, there's 3 Wisps, and that's the
Yeah.
only Wisps he got?
Like, this is not really happening to Lilo usually.
Tree down.
He's trying to save this base. But now he's forced to do something. What?
Oh, there's 3 Wisps in the Zap
Lilo.
and 1 evacuating Wisp. And gets away with it. But,
Oh, wow, okay.
Needs to build something soon?
Yeah, and it has to be close.
Oh my god, he need, like now.
Oh,
Like
don't
now.
tell me. Wait,
Like now.
wow, okay, now he
Oh. Does
Yeah.
he? Ooh.
has it. Okay, so that's Lilo's main finally gone. Down to 1 building.
Imagine get a lag spike and lose the game because of that, the grand final because of that.
I'm back, by the way.
Hello!
Let's see.
Yeah,
The base race commences.
Exactly. They were just waiting for you. So Lelu's base gone. Eshan might be finding that moon will, but that's a backup. Volcano again, pretty crazy. And Lelu, I think, has a solid idea of where the trees of Ashan are. At some point, we might require a new tree of life. So there's no reveal. Ah, there it is, but... Was that scouted? I don't think... no, maybe not.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Ashan saves the rest of his base.
So Eren has everything he needs, but I think Still another item has to be sold in order to afford the Blade Master.
Yeah, all that time where the Blade Master's gone, that's of course lack of vision without illusions.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, no priestess in the game is kind of nice. So no real advantage for anyone.
Erenicus losing Zeppelin and Peon. Not great.
And who even has the best hero arena here? This is very tough to call, I think. What would you say?
I mean, I tend to underestimate the Fire Lord, so... I mean, usually, Orc triple hero is so strong, but... Yeah, I mean, it's still possible, I guess, to... For Lilo at least, to win. I don't really see Eshan to take a fight with those Orc heroes here. I think it's just... Yeah, I don't know. If you...
Yeah, but keep in
Here.
mind the inventory of Eshan is pretty strong, like double spell shield, Staff of Silence.
Yeah,
If
but
you
still,
compare
I mean,
to Lilo.
the panda items don't come into play once he goes into ultimate, and with the crits, I still think it's and illusions tanking some damage. I still don't see Ishan winning a hero arena fight against him. With Firelord, I have no idea.
Yeah, there was some crazy damage before. Eshan finds a burrow. Easy snack.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, and this is now late game, guys. Not too many buildings remaining. Oh, tree. Ooh, Ashan going for it. All right.
Yep, he wants to force Lilo to type the word. But he didn't. And that's a tree
Oh.
gone, and that's expensive.
And that means second last building for Lelo right here.
Yeah, and another fight here.
6 silence on all 3 heroes. Not too easy.
Yeah, as I said, Staff of Silence is not to be underestimated. Pretty much the best item you can have. And yeah, that's second last building for Lilo going down. Gonna get revealed if he's not rebuilding, and he is now rebuilding another Moonwell. That's not gonna save him from getting revealed. Maybe he is getting revealed on purpose. That's of course pretty risky. And yeah, no TP will work if you don't have a tree up.
Right on. Eren down to 15 gold. Also, the inventory is getting thinner and thinner. Lelo wrong with that. And at the moment, Ashan in a pretty solid spot. But that can turn around really quickly.
Forces are under attack.
Is there more than one building for Ashan? Oh, Peon gets caught. Alright, he can build more. There's one more.
Yeah, it's never too good if what you see is what you get. Like for Eren, he pretty much only has these heroes and the items. And if you are a player, you always have to pretty much assume that there is more than that behind.
Ooh, Lelo is indeed revealing himself. One peon left for Eren. That's it then.
Ooh, and Eren is scouting. Is he? Oh, this is so close.
Ooh.
Wow, I think he probably missed it.
Oh, damn. Yeah, this is getting wild now.
Yeah, tough situation. Like, Lilo is now revealed and taunting Eshan a little
What?
bit.
Eshan, is that the last building? No, he has one more. And, oh, 3 trees. Yeah, always hard to see on a map like this. Eren can't really afford to lose the last peon. Then he's probably then he's dead. Can't def. That's right.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ashan's feeling good about this, isn't he?
Yeah, kinda, but I think he's also not quite sure whether he can take this engagement. I'm also not sure if he could, like, Death of Silence, there is no dispel against it, plus the Entangle is very strong, but also Eren has this Death of Silence.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, really hard situation here to judge. Like, you can't allow to lose a hero here, because you can't get it back or only super expensively.
Oh, can he trigger the ult? He should be. Yep, there it is.
Is he going for the surrounds?
Uh,
I mean, I guess he doesn't even need to, because, yeah, he can just do it
oh, how?
like that, and it looks like Eren is also not
Oh, he's trying to save, but how? Can't really
too
afford
happy
this.
defending,
Entangle invul. Needs more
but there's
heal
still
wave.
more than enough mana on the keeper, and
Oh.
yeah, no dispel around.
6 save
So-
for now.
Yeah, but that's gonna be a dead hero.
Rockets for the stun. Mirror image doesn't help. TC down, and with that, the aura. This could just be the
He's even
downfall
losing
of
the
it all.
Shadowhunter,
Yeah, for sure. I mean, what can save him probably? Rockets, Drunken Haze, great CC.
I
Is
mean,
there
one
more?
hex could save him now. The spell shield is on cooldown. Wow, some movement bug here, it looks like. And that saved him.
For now. Can he get rockets in range? No, he's blocking himself. Treants are coming from the north. Will they block enough? Oh, that opens up an opportunity. Drunken Haze, he's catching up. Entangle.
Wow.
Oh my god, the Treants of Lilo with the necessary block. And that should be the SH.
Yep, that's...
Oh,
No,
he
he
misses the
missed rocket.
rockets!
Really?
Oh
Really?
my god!
A town is under siege.
And that's a safe Shadowhunter. What the hell? For now, at least.
He's sacrificing his MG here into Black
Yeah.
Master,
Next round on
but
the Shadowhunter. This time it's enough. Wow, and he has to sell all items on the Blade Master.
if he can keep the Blade Master alive, I guess he could will, but
Should be possible. He also... Oh, yeah.
Forces are under
He has Windwalk now. So he can go
Oh,
invisible.
and he's fly blocked again to revive his heroes. So wow. This
oh, and
is
now he's
really
going for
difficult.
Lilo, so yeah, Lilo moving out. So getting tense now. And how many buildings does Eshan have? He has
4.
1 Moonwell, 3 trees, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So not too many. And 1 tree found in the middle.
Yep. Yeah, I'm curious, like, what information did Lilo get in the meantime? Like, you never do nothing in FFA, like, always at least scout. So maybe Lilo is already aware of all the positions of the trees, but now it's
Oh.
again Eshan on Lilo, Lilo on Eshan, and
2 Moonwells only.
Eren on one hero.
And a tree. Oh, boys. This is the last dance of season 15, I guess.
And the tree gets scouted, but only by Eren, who is currently not on Lilo, of course.
And if you're Eshan, I mean, it's quite risky what he did, changing targets there. Usually, if you want to go for it, you want to finish someone entirely, and now he's getting teamed, and you don't want to get teamed if you have just 3 buildings left, so...
Ooh, yeah, it's getting tense.
The tree survives. Eshan not chasing in the right direction. That's the last Moonwell. Okay, now you need all your experience. Okay, another building coming up for Lilo just to be a little safer. Oh. Ashan goes onto the Blade Master, but as we said, there should be Windwalk, but not if you're stunned for a long time. But yeah, Windwalk and out.
Ashan's really comfy here.
And as Lilo just wrote, I mean, he's in a bit of a tricky spot. He, of course, wants to counter the aggression of Eshan, but he knows that in a one-on-one he may struggle to finish all the buildings of Airenikus. And now Airenikus is weakened again by Eshan.
Yeah, and I guess Eshan really just wants the 1v1 at this point.
Oh, Lilo
I mean,
saves.
yeah, I can't blame him. Look at the inventory of Eshan compared to Lilo. And Eshan's still on 700 gold. So I think that should be fine for a base race. But yeah, of course now it's getting tricky if both are on him and he has to deal with a lot of spiked buildings that do heavy damage on his heroes, and Tranquility is only once every 2 minutes, I guess. And also no more Moonwells to heal. So yeah, quite costly to kill these orc buildings. And I think Eshan has to cancel his plans. Oh, the Shadowhunter is stuck behind the altar, and I think Eshan might be scouting it.
Ooh, that's so bad.
Ooh. He can't even get to the shop.
Oh man, that's so unfortunate. Does he have a TP? I don't think so. Blade is here.
Yeah, not a blade is here, but does he really want to be here?
Oh no, both heroes
Oh.
trapped. He's trying to pass the cut because... Oh my god. What can he possibly do?
Past the champ, but the Tinker took it?
Oh no. Oh my
Wait,
god.
didn't
Shadowhunter
reach the
dead.
TP
All
there?
the items. No. What is happening? Blade Master fat.
Now Eshan's inventory is even bigger.
It's
How
a
did
meme.
that happen? He tried to pop him out with the items? But that,
I
I
guess
think he
so.
just wanted to transfer all the items to the Blade Master, the big ones, to sell.
I thought...
But then suddenly the
okay.
Tinker had bigger range to pick them up than the Blade had.
Okay, yeah, you're right. At first I thought he tried to pick it out. Oh, and now the Black Master is
Oh
dying.
no. Oh no, Aaron. Ugh, such a sick semi-final for him.
TP? Buying a TP? No. Oh, staff. But that won't... Oh, wow. No entangle. So...
That's Aaron reveals. He has 1 PN.
Yep. That's about it.
He, in theory, still can get the money, I think, to revive a hero. But now the altar attempt is gonna be revealed. And Lilo, in the meantime, I missed what he was doing. He was achieving anything.
I mean, he found another tree here.
Oh, that's big.
Yep, that's super nice progress for him.
Lilo sees the 1 peon that's remaining. Chimera might even win the fight.
He's trying to defend it, it seems.
Okay.
Ooh, it's gonna be so close. Nope, it's gonna work.
Oh, that lava spawn. Nicely done. Tree down. Ashan and Lilo down to 1 tree of life. 1 Moonwell for Ashan, 2 for Lilo.
Yeah, both 2 wisps and both roughly similar bank. But of course, yeah, Eshan more items to sell.
Yeah, and even is on Thorns level 3, like, just a small thing to mention. So no treants, or only level 1 now.
Erenicus 3 buildings.
Ooh,
Now
the
2.
Tinker. Taking a lot of damage here.
Ooh.
And keep in mind, the Tinker can basically only be... I mean, he needs the Tranquility. I
Yeah,
guess
such a
he
risky
can-
play now, I think, at this situation for Eshan to take out Aaron, as he is on low heroes and...
Oh,
Oh!
and he was defeated.
Lilo.
Oh.
That's Aaron. So,
That
final one-on-one.
there
And
is.
it looks good for Lilo, I guess.
I really thought there's another building somewhere, but apparently not. Late game, Lelu. Can he take it home?
Panda no mana to kill the hippo here.
Oh no!
Are under attack.
And yeah, Lilo finding another tree. So I mean, I don't think Eshan has scouted the top right actually. So
Yeah, that's what I said. Lilo in the meantime could get so much scouting information on the map.
yeah, and his 2 wisps flying south here with the Chimera army and
Yeah, the Chimeras are coming. That should be the knockout punch. Lilo going for the back-to-back championship. Ashan has another building bottom left, though.
What's the panda doing here? Eshan, he's like chasing the heroes of Lilo.
yeah, if you're Eshan, I mean, in this situation, I'm not sure why he seems a bit overwhelmed. His hero's stopping here for a second. I mean, you need like treants and split everything, but he's not. I don't see him scouting too well. Of course, he has way fewer units, but yeah, this looks pretty grim for him.
Yeah, how do you attack from this point on?
What's Lilo doing? Why is he flying back with everything to the north now? Wouldn't you want to, I don't know, continue to split your hippos?
Yeah, I was thinking the same. I guess he's just protecting the Zeppelin.
Yeah, but it's so risky to fly back. Like, you want to stay aggressively because now exactly that happens.
Yeah, but I don't think that Eshan knows about this hidden moonwell.
Not yet, no.
It's super hard to scout at this point. So where's the Tree of Life by Lilo? Oh, it's right there. Oh, he could see it. Easy. Is this a hill? Is this higher ground?
Yeah, slightly, I guess.
Oh my god, he's
Because
so close. He's so
He should be able to see it here.
the hippo, the
but now he
hippo,
flies
the hippo.
above it. The hippo.
Oh, what a
Oh,
catch!
you see that?
Oh, but he
Oh,
found
no.
the Tree of Life. So,
And he scouts also the moonwell here.
No way.
What? One hippogriff scouts everything. And now he blocks himself at the factory.
Oh. He's still gonna get it, of course. There's another tree found by
what's he
Lilo.
doing with his heroes? The heroes
Yeah.
are just stuck there.
Come on, Eshan!
What the heck?
Fix it.
I've never seen heroes being stuck so long by like a tree line.
Nerves.
Yeah, now he knows about the hidden moonwell as well. So Lilo builds top left another moonwell. So
That should be enough.
Okay,
He's killing
wow.
the last building in the bottom left, and he knows about the moonwell in the bottom right. So
I think they scouted everything of each other, didn't they?
yeah,
Okay, who moves faster? Who moves better?
I mean, oh wow, yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, should be over now for Eshan. I don't think he scouted this one, so I guess this will be the winning moonwell.
A player's
Oh.
forces are under attack.
Earthstorm and Fire, we do get a little bit of a fight here. Is that the winning move here? Killing a hero somehow.
oh, wow, he stashed the wisp. So the wisp is still here. He needs to sell some items now, though. He has a lot of them. He just needs to find the time to get to the shop.
Okay.
Oh, nice factory throw.
The lava spawn is not attacking. Treants are coming as well.
Oh,
In-
this is getting so close, this game. He
Yeah.
needs to get to the shop ASAP. So his wisp can build another tree. The wisp with 12 HP was staffed out.
Lilo is losing the second last.
Oh, he's not moving
Yeah,
towards the shop with his heroes to sell items.
Panda's coming. That's a... Okay, he has one more moonwell on the right-hand side.
That's it.
He's building it to the right side,
Oh.
but he will get revealed soon, right? The tree died like 2
Yeah.
minutes ago.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. He's out, I guess.
Yeah, he should have built a tree, I guess,
Yeah,
but
And Lilo's getting more buildings in the top left. 3 buildings, actually. So, yeah, this is it.
It has to be. Hippo is super close to scouting it.
yeah, that's the reveal. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
for Eshan here.
Panda is right there. Ashan has to babysit this moonwell, I guess. And then hope.
Yeah, but 2 pandas coming here. And yeah, he can't even step out the wisp because it will just spawn there. He can heal.
Oh, wisp down. And that's the last
Yeah.
one. So that's the last building. And our back-to-back FFA champion, if nothing goes super wrong, is of course the GOAT of this game mode. The evil kid does it again. GG, Leluaami. First War3Champions Season 15 winner.
Nice game, even with high score, so everything flawless.
Yeah, pretty nice balancing though between those three players. Very experienced, as we saw, and they really knew what they are doing, and yeah, deserved win in the end.
Man, those were some nice FFA games this season. I mean, I didn't see the last chance qualifier, but that sounded pretty crazy. The first semifinal was absurdly good, super high quality, and here just a picture perfect FFA game with crazy early game, little bit of a slow mid game, and then very, very nice base race where Eshan and Lilo usually excel. And Lilo was the better player today.
I can add him for the interview.
Oh, of course.
He just needs to close the door for 1 second.
Yeah, Lilo, of course, record winner for the FFA game mode. That is championship number 4. Now twice as many as Neutron, as Sheik, as Yo, champ, what's up?
How's it going?
You don't sound too excited.
Well, I was sweating so hard this game. I think it was one of the hardest finals for me.
What went wrong that it was so close at the end?
Well, I think Eshan knows how I play, so he just over aggroed on me like all the time. Even though he knew the orc had more, he just wanted to punish me a little.
Yeah, this seemed to be a pretty psychological game from our point of view.
Yes. That's why it was so hard.
Yeah, I mean, I was still surprised about some things. Like, when they 2v1'd you, they didn't kill your entire main base, even though they pretty much 100% know that if they kill your main base, it will still take like 30 minutes to fully kill you. So that was one thing I was surprised, especially from Eshan, as he knows you so well. But other than that, I have to say, pretty flawless game. Like, you won your 1v1 versus Bobby quite convincingly.
Yeah, and let's not talk about those hero losses though. Like, yeah.
Yeah, Bobby is
wasn't
really
so
good
easy.
in these smaller skirmishes with his free heroes. But yeah, overall, you would have won him, even though Eshan went on him as well, which was a smart move. A little bit dirty, of course, but helped him to survive. And then, yeah, I was pretty much criticizing you because you went on 80 supplier onto Eren. And I never like if someone goes on 80 onto someone, especially if he has a lot of gold like you. Like, if you go on 100 there, he has just a
I could
0
kill him.
chance to defend, and Eshan was just rebuilding. So you made it a little bit harder than it should be. Maybe you wanted to play too safe, or what was the reason you go on 80 there?
Well, I didn't think I could kill him that easily, to be honest, when I saw his levels and his items. But he just didn't fight well, I think. On paper, with those heroes, I should have never won against him.
Oh, okay, yeah, he was on 50. Maybe you missed that.
Yeah, I saw he was on 50, but I saw he was also making a lot of army, so I was not expecting to win against him. I was expecting to lose and then get help from Eshan, but yeah.
Ah, okay, I see. Yeah, but then it turned out that you were too strong still for them, and they teamed you.
I just fought too well this game. Forced them to team me.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you survived the 2 versus 1, and then you won in the base race. So yeah, pretty much everything nice, right? Winning your 1v1, not dying to 1 versus 2, and then winning in the base race, showing everything, every skill.
Well, I almost died though, the 2-on-1, because I had no wisp hidden. Only in the Zeppelin on me, on my main.
Yeah,
like on the
that's
map,
true.
I had nothing.
Yeah, 1 wisp survived. after Eshan was killing your main.
Yep.
And then 1 in the Zeppelin, or 3 in the Zeppelin. But yeah, in the end, it was very nice also with the disguise of your items or of your gold count. I mean, your items were pretty bad in comparison to everyone else.
Like I
so-
never had time to buy them that game.
yeah,
And I think
exactly.
even if I buy items with Firelord, Keeper, Panda, it's still not gonna win against the heroes. So
Yeah, and even Eshan in the end died with a lot of items, so he
Yep.
messed up a little bit in saving
do you
some wisp.
have any more wisps?
Yeah. So while Eshan was going on Eren, did you scout everything of Eshan that was left? Like all
No,
the
I
trees?
didn't.
Okay,
I couldn't
like I
find
thought-
them because they were uprooted all.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, congratulations. Was a nice game.
Yeah, I'm glad I picked this map and not Ferocity again.
Yeah, also brave choice to pick a smaller map.
Any questions from
Well-
your side, HighTac?
I think he left already. He
Oh
wrote
my
me a
God.
message.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he had to
Yeah.
go.
Okay. Then I guess that's it. I just hope you remember this time that you are the back-to-back champion.
Oh yeah. Is it 4 times now?
It is
5
4 times
times?
now. 4 times.
Okay, I have to update my profile then.
And you have to go for the hat trick this time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll see. It's gonna be like 3 months again.
Yeah, pretty much.
What? Yeah, it's fine.
So how long are you in the army still?
Oh, only 1 week.
Nice.
I've been celebrating all week already.
Yeah, I read in
Alright,
chat
so
you
you
were
have
a
one
little
more
hungover before the game.
Nah, not really.
Okay. Then hopefully you are tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
By the way, one
yeah.
last question. I was wondering, like, what was the best hero arena in this end game? Like, was it Orc or was it you or was it Eshan's? Like, who would have won 1v1?
Well, if you let me take the Oak Heroes, then I win, but I don't know why Iron can't win with them.
Okay, that's a nice comment to wrap it up, I guess.
He should have won against Eshan, because, yeah. But I think Tinker Panda with the spell shields and stuff can be really nice as well.
Yeah, Staff of Silence was a big deal. Like,
Yep.
Entangled by Staff of Silence is pretty bad for the Blade Master and pretty much also the Shadow Hunter. But yeah, okay.
Yeah. I didn't prepare it also, I just went for Firelord for fun. It's nice to creep on this map.
Yeah, we saw that. Nice choice and well played.
And an absolute insane volcano. Once again, congrats, Lilo. And have a nice evening, man.
Yeah, thank you. You as well.
All right, that is 1 out of 3 finals done. And of course, we can't leave you without giving RulaZ the last moments of the broadcast. Because if people are now intrigued to join the FFA community, RulaZ, where could they possibly go?
Yeah, definitely check out ffamasters.net.
Oh my god.
I think.
There's an
Have
update.
Yeah, I just wanted to say.
Oh my god! The
What?
first update to this homepage in 15 years!
Yeah, amazing, right? So now we have the Discord link even more present, but I think it's still work in progress. Like there's a lot. It's not yet up to be shown to the public, but yeah, at least the Discord link is there. So that's pretty much all we need, and the time zones have been removed.
That is super nice. Yeah, of course the link is here. The FFA guide is also there. And of course the latest information about FML, where I hope I can join at least for the playoffs.
Yeah, I just want to leave a shout out to Ghost, who is streaming pretty much every FML game on his Twitch, Ghost_GGGL. So in case you don't want to miss out on the FFA Masters League, then you should check out his stream. And yeah, maybe we can get one or the other good game also back to Warcraft. But of course, it's amazing that we get the chance to have the FFA night, and of course the W3 Champions finals. So yeah, big shoutouts to you, to Back to Warcraft, to Neo, and that's it for me.
That's it, of course. I throw the compliment right back because I couldn't possibly organize all of this as we're doing all the one-on-one stuff already, and you're basically single-handedly organizing all of this, whether it's the weekly FFA night or the Warcraft Champions finals. I guess you get some help by HighTac for FML and all the other tournaments, but
FML is 100% on HighTac pretty much, so yeah, don't wanna
shout out to him, of course, for carrying the FFA scene to the state that it's currently in. It's a pretty good one. More viewers than 2-on-2, just saying. And we see each other soon. I know you're a very, very busy man these days, and I appreciate you a ton. So thank you, RulaZ, and have a good evening.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Good night, everyone.
And with that, that's 1/3 of the grand finals done. We got 2 more tomorrow. Of course, we have 4 one-on-one players and 2 2-on-2 teams left in the pool for the one-on-one. This is where we'll be starting with. We got Master vs. Apprentice. We got Foggy vs. Moon starting at, I think, 2 p.m. But I have to look it up because my brain is not 100% functioning. 2 p.m. There we go. Got it. Afterwards, Sok versus Kaho. The big question, can the humans get a big tournament win finally? All hope on Sok. All eyes on Sok. He eliminated Happy already. He had a great performance versus Sini, but is that enough to face one of the strongest Night Elf versus human player on the planet? And who's going to be facing him in the grand final? In the 2-on-2, it's a Phantom Aces Derby as the big favorites, and Kraft and Starbuck advanced over Dice and Rezamun. We also got Pato and Scars with the 2-0 over Smurf and Hailua. I'll be joined by Kevin Monk Dong and Dark for the final, so that's going to be great. I thank you all for tuning in the entire day. It's been pretty much exactly 11 and a half hours, and it's been a blast. Once again, thanks to all my co-casters, RulaZ and HighTac and Rezamun and Kevin, and of course the other Kevin Monk. And yesterday it was Leon and Scars and Qbert. I'm very, very, very thankful that we're able to do this because W3Champions is so amazing. Only that is the reason why we're able to do this. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here and I'd be back at McDonald's flipping burgers. So, shout out to the champ, Lilo. Shout out to Matt Chirino for hosting the crowdfunding. If you enjoy what we're doing here and what we present to you, every single dollar helps. We got so many players in all 3 game modes, and of course we want to reward all of them. Thank you, Varian, for the $20 and everybody who chipped in today and in the past. Kleine Schildpad, of course, the big carry, and so many others. It's just amazing to see. Can we crack the 3,500 is the big question. What do we have last time? Last time in the entire tournament, I'm not even sure anymore. Pretty close to that. I'll figure it out and see if we can crack the prize money of last time. The players would absolutely deserve it. Don't miss Championship Sunday. Tune in for the one-on-ones, the 2-on-2s, and of course the one-on-one grand final. Until then, I'm gonna host you the Gym King of the Hill by Baron, which is hopefully on and not cancelled again. Oh, I guess it's cancelled again. Then I need someone to raid. I'll figure it out. Just watch Warcraft, support Warcraft, stay as awesome as you are, and see you tomorrow.